Binkowski, author of the new Get Fit and Live Healthy and Eat by Color. Right now on eatbycolor.com you can get both books for the price of Eat by Color plus shipping and tax, so eatbycolor.com. One of the least talked about items when we look at success or failure with losing weight, losing fat, improving overall health, wellness, or even fitness is the fact that you have to fail. You're never going to reach your goals if you try and avoid failure. If you think about it, if you look at riding a bike, roller skating, rollerblading, any of those things, falling is part of the process of learning how to ride the bike. Falling is part of the process with learning how to ice skate or rollerblade or roller skate or skateboard or water ski. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Failure is part of the process. I see a lot of people think that they're going to get started with a weight loss program, and their fear of failing prevents them from ever taking action. They've got great ideas. Maybe they've got a copy of Eat by Color, so they actually have a plan. They have an approach, and it actually does work, but fear of failing prevents them from ever taking action. If you're sitting there watching this video and you'd like to lose 20 pounds, would it be that bad if you only lost 10? No. You'd be 10 pounds toward your goal, which is 10 pounds lighter than you are today. If you set a goal of losing 50 pounds and you lost 30, would that suck? No. You'd be a lot closer to your goal, and you would probably learn some things along the way to losing 30 pounds that would probably provide you with the tools and the knowledge to lose the next 20. At the end of the day, it's again, it's no different than riding a bike. If you try and get on the bike and you fall off once, you never get back on, you're never going to learn to ride. If you let trying to lose that 20 pounds in fear that you might fail if you try it, if you let that kind of rule your life, you're never going to take action. You're certainly never going to lose 20 pounds. You're not even going to lose 10. So don't be afraid to fail. And as the great Les Brown always says, Les says if you fall and you can look up, you can get up. And that's true. So don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to fail often. Sometimes you just got to keep fucking swinging and keep going to make it happen. And the more you fail, the more you're going to learn. So don't be afraid to fail. One of the things that came up in conversation about when we were talking about a topic for today's video was failing, which is fear. And really the fear is of the failure. We see people, they have all the tools, they appear motivated, but then there's the great what if. What if it doesn't work? Well, what if it does? Don't let the failure feed the fear that prevents you from actually taking action. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Once upon a time, I was struggling to lose weight just like you. Once upon a time, I was scared to death to try yet one more thing, knowing that, I already tried this and I failed. I already cut calories and it worked for a little while and then it quit working. I failed. I already tried doing lots of cardio and it worked for a little while. Now I'm actually watching my body fat go up. I failed. Well, through all of those things, I eventually found an approach that works, and it's called Eat by Color. But if I hadn't been willing to give it another shot, if I hadn't been willing to keep swinging, I wouldn't be where I am today, which for those that want to count pounds, I've lost over 50 pounds and kept it off for over 15 years. So it can be done. Failure is part of the process. Don't be afraid to get knocked down. Don't be afraid to fall down. Just keep getting back up. You'll get there.